Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? LiveWire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is LiveWire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to another edition of LiveWire Sports Media. So this is my pre-game to Game 3 of the WNBA semifinals with the Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever, where we seen both teams took a game apiece, but the Indiana Fever did took home court advantage. Now they head back to Indiana on Friday for Game 3. And I wanted to dive in a little bit more about it, want to see what the things that the Indiana people need to work on, what they need to execute on. Last game wasn't good. I do remember in, the last series, they did get blown out like 80-68, the first game to the Atlanta Dream, but they made adjustments and came back. Now, this time, they had a good game 1, which they blew them out by 30, and then they got blown out by 22 the next game. Now, could the Game 3 be a little bit close? Excuse me, a little bit closer? Yeah, I think it could be. So, I feel like with the Indiana Fevers, they need to really kind of like get back to the basics. I would like to see more. This is what I want to see. I want to see KK play more. I want to see Powers play more. I even want to see Bree Hall play more, because Bree Hall, she's 6 foot, she's a wing, she can shoot the 3, she can space the floor, and she's a defensive person. You're going to need all hands on deck, because you at home, you want to throw everything at this team. You want to make sure that the Aces feel you in this game. For defensive purpose, they could play a 2-3 zone, which that helps reserve a lot more energy for the team, because you got to think about it. The Indiana Fever team, they are a little banged up. They're a little tight. They've been going. They deep into the season. And some of these players hasn't been deep in the season like this in a very, very long time. What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Dr. M? What's going on, CC Tyler? So to me personally, I just feel like they got to get back to the basics. They got to do things that is really needed for this team to really take advantage. If they could capture Game 3 and seize control and put the Aces on the brink of elimination in Game 4 on Sunday, then the Indiana Fever will be in a good position. But it starts with coaching, better rotation, better shot selection by the players, limit the turnovers. 22 turnovers can't be a recipe for winning. Plus, you got to eliminate like in the first game, you threw a lot of bodies at Asia Wilson and Melissa Smith. Melissa Smith had 16 points in this game. She has 16 points. We can't allow that. We can't allow that. You take away 16 points and the 20 points off the bench, we win this game. So therefore, I think the Indiana Fever have the fresher legs, and they could, besides Natasha Howard, and Shea Petty, but they do have fresher legs. They could outrun them. They could do everything that they need to do to really get this team going. I just don't want to see a repeat of last week's game. I mean, that game on Sunday? No, on Tuesday, I think. Something like that. But, and then, like I said, Stephanie White, the coaches, they got to. What up, brother? Can you hear me, Kosai?
What'd you put in there? Yeah, what'd you put in the title?
Just on the Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces semifinal Game 3 preview. Mm.
Let me see. Are we live already?
Yeah, I'm live already. I just jumped in. I thought y'all was already in backstage. Oh, Kosa, is your birthday today? Is your birthday today?
Yeah, my birthday today, so hit that like button, man. My birthday today, so hit
Hey,
that like button.
hey, well, happy birthday. You look 22 again.
Yeah.
You look 22
Yeah, hit that
again,
like.
bro.
What's up with you though, man?
Hey, man, another day at the office. You know how it is. So yeah. So let me ask you. All right. So, what's the keys of game 3 for you?
I think we gotta come out a little more motivated, man, a little more pep in the step, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little more pep in the step because they came out flat, man. I don't know if it was because they was in Vegas or what the situation was, man. I don't think they came to play at all. None of the players, none of them, man. I don't think none of them came to play. So we got to start there, man. We got to start there. You know what I mean?
I
'Cause
also
they smacked them they smacked them up game 1, bro. So they probably came out thinking it was just gonna be an easy game, man. When they got hit in the mouth, they just quit. That's how I look at it, man.
yeah. I was saying that I think that she needs to go deeper in her bench. I think what worked for her in game 1, she needs to go back to that. Throw different bodies. You can't allow Melissa Smith to have 16 points. It just can't happen. You can't allow 20 points off the bench with 10 from Jewel, 10 for Evans. Now, and then you know Lexi's banged up. So you're gonna have to throw extra
Right.
bodies. I would love to see Bree Hall get a shot a little bit. She's 6 foot, she's a wing, and plus she's a she's gonna shoot the three and she's a defender. So you want to throw multiple bodies. I think Bree Hall, she's a little faster and she could stay in front of somebody like a Dana Evans a little bit more than Shea Petty because Shea Petty is a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? So, and they, to me, I feel like they need to go to a 2-3 zone to reserve energy. I think they
Yeah.
ran so much in game 1, they probably ain't even had a chance to recover for game 2 because that's a day off, and then you got to get right back at it. So it's going to be interesting to see how Stephanie White planned this out. But you got to use the bodies there. You got to use more than just that 7, 8. And then when you're using an 8-man rotation, you're supposed to give them all the minutes. Play everybody. You didn't even give a lot of minutes to KK and Area Powers. And if you're going to utilize Area Powers' skill set, you got to let her do what she does best. You can't give her 8 minutes and expect for her to come in at a crucial point and just to jump right into it. It doesn't work like that.
Nah, I agree. I agree with you, man.
So me personally, I just feel like at the end of the day, Stephanie White got to do a better job of managing her roster. You can't pull Kelsey and Howard and Lexi off the floor at the same time and leave no shooters or scorers besides AB, and especially if you already know that Sims was struggling. That was a bad move right there. That was so bad right there. You put them more in a bad deficit than you really did. So, and then luckily Lexi got hot. She got hot and hit from 3 and had 15 points, but you allowed the opposition, other players get off. So I want to talk about Becky Hammond. She said that she was complaining about the physicality in the game. And then she tried to allude to say, well, I'm not saying that we wasn't fouling too. Okay, but if there's video showing that y'all was hooking, knocking down, pushing down, doing all the stuff. I think what it is, you mad that the physicality was given back to y'all. Y'all, and you was talking about freedom of movement. And this is where I go back and think that, oh, well, she didn't really, she thought she was gonna play the dream where they was gonna allow to do whatever they want to do. So they didn't expect for the Fever to be physical with them back and everything like that. And then that's why she's complaining and stuff like that. But she got a, and then she said one of her assistants said, "Oh, if this was the NBA, it would have never happened like that." I'm like, come on now.
I think she just did that for the refs, man. That was just like
Yeah.
a signal to the refs, and it worked too, man. It worked,
Mhm.
man. That's what I believe, man. I think that was like a mind game she was playing with the refs, and that shit worked, bro. Because they was getting away with a lot of shit, in my opinion. I don't want to make no excuses, but in my opinion, they was getting away with a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dion
So that's just
Sardines gave you a super chat for your birthday. Happy birthday,
Who?
Court. Dion Sardines.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Dion. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Appreciate it, man. Another day, man. Blessed to be here. You guys can hit that like button for me for my birthday, bro. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything, brother. Appreciate you, man.
I think that also she said that because she know they're going into Indiana for game 3. And
Right.
to me personally, the crowd gonna be loud. And she think this crowd ain't this she they in for a rude awakening. This crowd is gonna be so loud and jolted. It's going to mess their mindset up because they're gonna think they're gonna get away with some crazy plays and it's not gonna go the way they want to. I'm just hoping that Stephanie White just have a better game plan. And I know I was asking a lot from her, but this is a time where you lose this game, you won a game from elimination. You win this game, you won a game from advancing to the finals. That's how crucial it is right now. The win and lose margin is very crucial in that point right there. And you have to really focus on what she needs. She has to really focus on this team and really teammate. Now, I think today I just read some stuff from Chloe Peterson. Her and Scott Atkins posting videos saying that Lexi Hall was not participating. She was there, but she was, having a heated pad on her back. Apparently, their flight got delayed the next day they were supposed to leave from there, and they didn't leave until like Wednesday morning or whatever the case might be. So they didn't have a chance to rest. So at the end of the day, as long as Lexi gonna be good to play tomorrow night, I'm good with it. But we can't allow her to just keep being knocked around. Let me see what Pete talking about right here. Oh,
This is basically like a game 7, bro. We have to win this. Because if we lose this game, bro, we got to go back to Vegas. I don't want them to go back in Vegas, bro. And I damn sure don't want them to go back to Vegas for a game 4 or 5 or 4 or 5, man. Hell no. Game 5, hell no.
Pete, at the end of the day, the referees play a part in every game, every sport. It doesn't matter to me. The players just got to play. We overanalyze the situation with referees all the time too much. And it's just that we know what the situation is. It's what it is. The Fever have overcome referees in the last series. It's not like they can't overcome them. They was already doing that in the last 2 games. They won one and they lost one. Right now, it's all about just going out there and playing. We can't sit there and overthink, or the referee's going to do this, the referee's going to. It's what it is. We know what the deal is.
I don't want to go back to Vegas, though.
I mean, they have to win game 3. To me, this is how I look at it the other day. I say they lose game 3 is over. I don't care how we cut it, how you look at it. It's over because you have to win that first game Friday, because then you put the pressure on them to come out on Sunday, knowing that they back against the wall. Can the Fever do it? Yeah, I do believe they can do it. They just can't have a showing like they did. I used the analogy from the last series. They got blown out the first game, and they was one game away from elimination. They tied it up, and then they ended up winning the 3rd game and then won the series. They could do it. They just got to buckle down and know what their mistakes is. And you can't allow Odyssey Sims, if she's not shooting well, make her do other things. But this team, with her, Kelsey Mitchell, they have so much of a green light. It helps the team sometimes and then it hurts the team in a bad way when when the team is struggling and need points. When you good at getting it in the mid range format, that's when you need to really put pressure on the defense. You know what I'm saying? Is hit the mid range. You can't do what Kelsey Mitchell do, get to the basket like that. You know what I'm saying? You might not get the calls like that. Sometimes you gotta see what the mismatch is and take the mismatch the way it's supposed to be instead of trying to force things. When you force things, you play right in the opposition hand all the time. So
yeah, man. But I listen, man. I want Kelsey Mitchell and Sims and Lexi shoot all the ball, bro. Shoot, ball hog, shoot all of it. And the reason I say that, man, is because everybody else looked like they were scared, man. So I rather Kelsey Mitchell be 4 for 30 rather than 4 for 14. If ain't nobody else, Boston looked like she was shell shocked. Like everybody, I said this yesterday, man. Everybody looked like they were shell shocked, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather you just go down shooting. You don't tell the shooter to stop shooting. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody look petrified, bro. I don't know if it was tired. I don't know if they. I don't know what it was. Boston not even looking for her. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing for me is that why they not trying to get Boston more involved right out the gate. That sets up, to me, I feel like it sets up everything. When you start having her out at the top of the key and all of this stuff, you ain't really got nobody to get rebounds. Natasha Howard is not going to get all the rebounds unless it bounces her way. You need to get Leah Boston going early. Get her going early. I feel like if you get her going early, then guess what? She's going to be able to get a better feel and flow of the game, like they did in game 1. They started getting her going early. She started dominating, and then they started collapsing. That opened the door for everybody else. But when Kelsey Mitchell or Odyssey Sims start taking their shot early, I just feel like it throws the rhythm of the game off early on if they're not hitting right out the gate.
So, yeah, but Boston didn't have a good offensive game the first game, though.
Yeah.
She had
she had 6 points. I just feel and then Natasha Howard had a decent game. She had 13, and I think she had like 6 points the last time. Oh, I mean, I'm like
you would change the offensive starting lineup. You would change the lineup.
Me, honestly, I would. I would either navigate. I won't put Petty in because Petty a little slow. I would move.
Power's been looking. She ain't been looking good, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not giving her minutes, how's she supposed to look? That's the thing. If you're not giving her time to be on the floor to gel, you can't just give her 2 or 3 minutes here and pull out the game and then expect for her to come back in towards the end of the game. I mean, she didn't have. I mean, the last series she didn't play well. The first series, the last 2 series, the last 2 games after that, she did pick it up. She picked it up defensively, hustling and crashing the board. That's what we need from her the most. Is her hustle to crashing the board and stuff. And you got to give her time to be on the floor to do that. If you keep snatching her out, her rhythm gonna be off, and she's not gonna be able to get cohesiveness with the players on the team. I mean, I don't think Stephanie was going to change the starting lineup. I mean, because who we going to put? The only person you're going to sub is either Petty or Powers for Sims. You're not going to really do anything else unless because you can't sit Lexi and bring her off the bench. You need her to start the game because that opens the door for Becky Hammond to do whatever she needs to do. So,
are you nervous?
Huh?
Are you nervous
about this game?
Yeah.
No.
No,
I'm not.
Yeah.
I think because the reason why I think they can win the game, but also I think Stephanie White knows that this game could send the Fever home on Sunday if they don't win. So to me, like you said, it's a game 7. So they got to win this. They got to win it too.
If they win, that means they got 2 games to win 1 game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They win tomorrow. That means you got 2 games. You don't want to look at it like that, but I'm just saying in general. Like, You have 2 games to win 1 game. Hey, everybody, I want to tell you guys, today is my birthday. I don't ask much, but can you guys just hit the like button for me? You know what I'm saying? It's 80 people up off in my live. Can y'all just hit the like button for me? Give me the 50 likes. 50 likes, birthday wishes. Just hit the like button. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
If you're not subscribed to both our channel, go ahead and do so. You know, we always on live. So yeah, but this, I mean, to be honest, this is a must win for the Fever, though. It's not so much a must win for the Aces. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that all they got to do is win 1, and whether they lose game 4, they go back to LA. So for the Fever, they have to win this game to put the pressure on them, so it could be elimination. Because if they go up 2-1, all they got to do is go in game 4. They home, and they just got to play, because we already know the Aces is gonna come out. But if they lose Friday, oh man, it's gonna be tough to win that game at home on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think Kelsey has a bad shooting night like she did the other day. Because she usually don't. I can't see her having 2 back-to-back bad nights like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she don't do that.
Bobby said that we need Tipson and Turner to try to block all the Asia shots. She also needs to be harassed for 94 feet. That gives her the foul. They give her the fouls anyway. Make her earn it. Yeah, that's a good point right there. Make her earn it. Make her earn her fouls instead of just letting her to do whatever she do and get the easy fouls.
Well, you know the game plan gonna be to stop Kelsey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the game plan, right? And that's a good game plan. Make everybody else beat you. You know what I'm saying? Make everybody else beat you, man. They're gonna be forcing Kelsey right. You know what I'm saying? Where she don't like to go. And they're gonna be running her to double teams, man. And when they do that, she has to find an open person, man. They have to hit those shots, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to be offensive minded on tomorrow, bro. That go for Boston, Lexi, KK, Turner, Sims. It go for everybody. Everybody have to be offensive minded come this game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Flat out, man. Because if they allowed to go down, I don't believe this team got enough in them that they go down. Because if they go down, I think they're gonna panic, bro, and it's gonna be over with, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But like I said, I got faith in them. I think they can pull it out, and I think this game might be a little bit closer than the first 2 games. You know, because technically in playoff situations, if a team blow out of one team and another team blow out, usually the third game or fourth game in a series usually be close. So, and I just think that this game is going to be a little bit closer, but I do think the Fever edged them out. The only thing I'm nervous about, to be honest with you, is the rotation. If Stephanie White do that crazy rotation like she did last game, it's not going to go well. She has to go back and see what they did well in game 1 and literally apply that back in game 3, because you do bodies on top of bodies on the Aces. You know what I'm saying? And I think Kelsey, I don't think Kelsey Mitchell is going to have a bad game. I think she's going to. I think what Sid Colston did in that game, sat down with her and show her what was going on in the game, really opened her eye, because Sid Colston played with Asia Wilson. She played with them. She know what their tendencies are. And I think that it's going to help Kelsey Mitchell be a little bit more elusive and get away from them. They just had to set better space. And you remember in game 1, they used Bree Turner in the pick and roll where Bree Turner was getting open and he had like little easy buckets under the rim. They need to get back to that too.
Bro, listen, let me tell you something, man. This is my opinion. I don't believe there's nothing that Stephanie White did different or did wrong from the first game to the second game. Kelsey Mitchell had a bad night, bro. Kelsey Mitchell went for 30-something points the first game with 35 or 34 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then she had, 13 in the second game?
So you
You know,
don't think that you don't think that that rotation when she said
no, no,
yeah,
I do,
yeah,
I do. I think she needs to go back to the rotation. But what I'm saying is the bigger thing was Kelsey was on fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Kelsey had 13 points. Add another 20 to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say she go for another 34 in the game too. The game is not that wide of a margin. She was missing everything, man. I think she made four field goals. Four. I think she was 4 for like 15. That's a big difference, man. And then if she not scoring, ain't nobody else scoring. That's why we got blown out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Even if Stephanie White make those adjustments and those changes you're referring to, who you talking about? KK is not like a league scorer like that. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna get defense and blocks and stuff like that. But ain't nobody scoring. You still got to score.
But I'm looking from
Still
a defense standpoint. When you play defense and you get the ball on the transition for easy buckets, that helps the team get going a little bit, especially when you're struggling to make your shot. They didn't really had no transition offense going in the last game because it looked like when they did get into it, they seemed like they were slowing down, and then they was trying like in the beginning of the game. RDC Sims, she was off. She was off big time. She hit it up with 18 points, but that was 11 points in the fourth quarter when the game was already out of reach. If she had gave us that towards the beginning, it would have balanced out a little bit. I still say we still need something from Aaliyah Boston, points wise, because we can't rely on Kelsey Mitchell to give us 30 points. I'd rather her give us 23, 25, Leo Boston with 10 or 12, Tasha Howard with at least 10, 13 points, and Odyssey Sims round the 14, 15 rate, a balanced attack. Because I don't want to, because Kelsey Mitchell, you could tell in her eyes, man, she's tired. You could tell she's tired. She's worn out. And for her benefit, everybody has to step up around her too. It can't be just her, scoring. And I know she's trying to do a lot, and sometimes she get out of characteristics sometimes. But at the end of the day, everybody gotta come to the table.
But when you listen, Don Perry said, Corsair, why you keep saying KM had a bad game? She didn't shoot enough shots. That's a bad game. Listen, bro, I don't care if you don't make them. This is the playoffs, man. You got to go put it all on the court. You got to go down swinging. I would have rather her have 4 for 30, man. 4 for 15 or 4 for 14. I'd rather her, because ain't with nobody else shooting. With nobody else, everybody look petrified. So if you a scorer, bro, and you supposed to be carrying the team like she is, go down shooting, man. Leave it all on the floor. Don't go down with 14 attempts. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Nah, bro. Nah, man. You don't never tell a shooter to stop shooting, man. I done seen games where the great shooters, Kobe Bryant, missed all game and then hit the game-winning bucket. You know what I mean? You keep shooting, man.
I'm not saying she don't need to stop shooting. What I'm saying is that she need help around her. Try to do. This is something you always say. Kelsey Mitchell need to do more. If her shot is not falling, what she need to do? Other things. She didn't do other things when her shot wasn't falling.
But this is the realization that I've come to. You know what I mean? And I could be wrong, just my opinion. I don't think she's capable of doing other things, bro. I don't think that's in her game, bro. Like when we talk about CC can score and she can pass, she can do all these things. I think Kelsey Mitchell is a straight scorer, bro. That's it. She's Carmelo Anthony, bro. She's a straight scorer, man.
Now I'm gonna piggyback on what you said, because I did a video yesterday about this. So this is Stephanie White problem, because Stephanie White said in her interview yesterday that the way Kelsey Mitchell is, she said she's proud of Kelsey Mitchell, how she scores and she gets her teammates involved and all of this stuff. So you just say what I said yesterday, and we already know that Kelsey Mitchell can't do what Caitlin Clark do. Caitlin Clark could score, and she can assist, and she can rebound, and she can steal. She does it all.
And she be having blocks.
And blocks. Kelsey Mitchell do one thing, and she does that one thing very well. So if you're going to take your scoring guard and try to make her be a distributor, that's a recipe for disaster.
Man, listen, bro. But I used to say that all the time. Like, man, she need to do other things. She need to do other things. Ain't no other things, bro. Yeah, if somebody running down the court and they open, she'll pass to him, and that's an assist. But I'm talking about set up the assist. Anybody can throw the ball down and get open. Yeah. Kelsey Mitchell, she got one skill set, bro, and that's score. And when she ain't scoring, bro, either tell her to keep shooting or just take her out the game, bro. Because she's not good for nothing else, man. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry to say it like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you came to the realization of it, because when I did that video yesterday and I listened to Stephanie White do that whole video, and I was like, Stephanie White, come on. Do you really think Kelsey Mitchell is Caitlin Clark?
No.
When has Kelsey Mitchell have a 5 to 6 rebound game along with at least 4 assists? No, I have not seen it.
Yeah.
I don't seen Caitlin Clark had 20, 10, 7, and 5 in a game, running it, setting her up. And that's what I kept saying this. They got so many guards on this team that's really scorers.
Yeah.
Now, I think Shea Petty could distribute. I don't know how well she is a point guard. But what you could have did with one of them hardship players or somebody that you could have get, you should have got a guard that's a really good facilitator and can give you probably 10 points on, when they need to. But at the same time, you have a lot of guards on this team that can score. You don't really have nobody that's facilitate. This is why Leah Boston looks so out of whack, because she don't have nobody really can get the ball to her. And please don't let Latasha Howard try to get the ball to her. She will fumble the ball before she even get cross half court. You know what I'm saying? That part right there, I don't know why Stephanie White has so much confidence in her, bringing her. And that's the one thing. She has too many people want to touch the ball. That's to me, I think that's the biggest problem with this team. You don't need everybody to bring the ball up. You just need one person. If you got Odyssey Sims as your starting point guard, allow her to be the person do it. Let her do it. Trust in her to do it. Not Natasha Howard getting a rebound and taking off like a gazelle down the court. Then she gets all the way down and then she just stops and looking around for everybody. And then next thing you know, she turns the ball over. It can't happen. Go ahead.
They said Kaylin had a game last year where she had 29 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. Kelsey has never done that. Yeah, I don't expect her to. And that's why I've came to the realization that she's a scorer. And if she ain't scoring, that's just it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know another thing about Kelsey Mitchell, too.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a one-on-one scorer. And what I mean by that is she's a take off full speed to the hole scorer or a shot scorer. She's not a man in front of her, take off, step back, why they on you. Like she's not that type of scorer, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's a take off running full speed, get to the basket, or come around the screen shot. Like she's that type of scorer, bro. Like, and if that ain't working, bro, which that's what they're gonna try to stop this game. And we're gonna need other people to step up, man. I don't know if it's gonna be Sims, Boston. And I don't want to say this about Boston yet, bro. Because I like Boston. But I'm starting to feel like without CC, bro, Boston is not as good as we think, man. You know, without CC, Boston not as good as we think. I don't want to say that, bro, but hey, man.
Let me tell you, Drizzy be on Boston head, boy.
Hey, man.
Every time I see Boston, there's somebody say some Boston on a tweet on X, I will tweet to Drizzy. I said, hey, man, you must be did something right to Boston. And like, she does have them games where I think to me, this is her scoring output. She had games where she rebound well and she assists well, but her scoring output this year, ever since CC been out, she's really been like non-productive. Because I remember last year, even when we had Melissa Smith, there was times where throughout the season, even when they had that bad first half of the season, you had her, Melissa Smith, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, they all in double figures throughout the season last year. And then when Lexi came on, she was in that mix. This year, how many 20-point games she had?
Who?
Lil Boston.
No, she had a couple good games without CC, but overall though, bro.
Yeah,
those games she had a couple good games without CC. That was like anomaly. Those were anomaly games. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she was just in her bag that game. But without CC, bro, it seemed like her. At first I was starting to feel like that way about Lexi. Because for a minute, Lexi had a long stretch when she was just bricking. But she played ferocious defense, and last game she hit some shots. So I don't know, man. This whole team is just a better team with CC, bro. Individually and as a team, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's why I still feel. Well, never mind.
We're not going to touch on that. We're not going to even touch on that because guess what? I'm going to save all of that for a video afterwards because now I start to see everybody starting to put out videos and dancing in the music. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you ain't down with LiveWire and Courtside, you know, hey, take that over there. It's crazy. You know, I was like, and I was sitting here like, this is what my thing is. I have the whole copy of the CBA sent to me.
Yeah.
The language is in there. There's no reason how you cannot read it or you fail to look at it because you relying on two people to tell you, say, oh, this is not it. I literally watched Chloe Peterson and Scott Agnes.
So you are getting into it. Okay.
I'm just highlighting something real quick. I'm just highlighting. I'm not going to go deep into it. I'm just highlighting it. Because remember when we did the live last week and I showed you what I showed you?
Yeah.
They did both of them did an article. One did an article in the morning. The other one did an article that evening. They didn't even highlight that part in there. They deliberately wrote an article just not to put that in there. So I was like, it's what it is. My thing is in here. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, but if it does happen, oh, baby.
I'm talking big shit. I'm talking so much stuff because we was ahead of this a long time ago. And then they started putting out videos of her shooting. Now, I did do a video yesterday, and I said she looked like she was limping, man. I stand on that. I'm only going off what I seen. I'm only going off what I seen. You know what I mean?
ESP Ben, he put out a short video with the same one, and he just said something totally different. And then the one that came out last night, and I was like, man, Dantas ain't coming back, man. She's not available for game 3.
Yeah, so if Dantas, they said Ghost of Courtside, you really think she's coming back? I answer that like this. I think she wants to come back, and I think she's working hard to come back. And I think she's eligible to come back. You know what I'm saying? And I believe if she do come back, we're going to that championship, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to win that championship. That's just how I feel, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, I've been smoking that good pack, thinking CC coming back. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I could be wrong.
I mean, we have. It's not like we've been wrong before, but you cannot deny the what's in front of you. This is the main thing of it. We're not saying that she's coming back. You know what I'm saying? We saying there's a possibility she could come back. Because the language of the CBA, how it's written, and what it looks like for Damaris Dantas. You know what I'm saying? If they end up ruling Damaris Dantas out for the rest of the playoffs, that opens the door completely. So that's what we're saying. It's the possibility because of what the letter of the law said. We never say, oh, she's coming back, because people was running around saying that we saying that, and that's not the case. We always say there's a possibility that she's coming back. And
this is what
go ahead.
This is what I say to that, man. First of all, it's like this. when you have the opportunity to win a championship, you don't take that for granted, because some people in their whole career don't never get to a championship, only get to a championship once. It ain't no guarantee they're going to come back next year. Other teams are going to try to get better too. Plus, you got the expansion teams coming and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to try to go all in when you can. That's number one. Another thing, Lion said I'm smoking on the pack. You know what I'm saying? I think I deserve a little grace, whether she come back or not, because y'all been saying I've been smoking on the pack since I told y'all we was going to the playoffs. Then I told y'all we was going to beat the Dream. Then I told y'all we was going to beat the Aces the first game. So I think I deserve a little bit of grace here. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been right. Y'all been saying I've been smoking for weeks now, and I've been right. I ain't been wrong yet. Now, can I be wrong if she don't come back? Maybe, but I can tell you this: I bet she trying to come back. I bet in her head she trying to come back. I bet Kaylin is thinking right now, if they can just get past this series, I'm coming back. I guarantee that's what she's thinking. Put yourself. Don't even think about me and LiveWire. Take us out of it. Put yourself as an athlete in the championship. Your team out there playing. You can't tell me you ain't trying to come back. I think that's like common sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody, is my birthday today. Shout out for Retro for addressing that. All you gotta do is hit the like button for me. Give me a birthday like. Give me a birthday like in my chat. I would appreciate it. I want to get them likes up to 100 if I can. You know what I'm saying? 90 people up off in my chat, 100 likes, man. I think that's doable, man. I appreciate it.
And shout out to Retro, because she's a real one. She already know who broke this story first. Yeah. But to me, it's just like, that's why I'm saying people, I just feel like, you know, and like you say, if you're an athlete and you vamping up, and you got to think about it, look at the disappointment on her face on the last game when they lost. No emotion for the bench mob. They all looking slumber. I guarantee the bench mob going to turn up on Friday. They're going to turn up on Friday. They're going to be at home too. 2 games at home. And like you said, in her mind, if she could get past, if this team could get past this round and get to the finals.
Bro, why would you not? Put yourself as an athlete. Listen, bro, chat, don't listen to me in LiveWire. Put yourself as an athlete in the championship game. I mean, the semifinals. Just put yourself in an athlete's shoes. You don't think she's trying to come back? Like, that don't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, somebody says she's not on the active roster. What does that mean? Hey, appreciate it. He said, I'm going to smoke blueberry hash for you tonight. Hey, appreciate. Yeah, go ahead and light it up for me, brother. Light it up for me, man. What about the active roster?
Yes, she's not on the active roster. She's inactive. The letter of the law says you have to be suspended. You have to be maternity leave or inactive. She's an inactive player or injured inactive player. So therefore, if then Damaris Johnson, who's injured, if they rule her out for the rest of the playoffs, they could activate Caitlin Clark because she's still under contract. She's not a hardship player. She's nothing. She's an inactive injured player. And if she's healthy, they can activate her to put her in Damaris Johnson's spot. They don't have to go out and get nobody. That's how the letter of the law is explained. She don't have to be on the. When you put your roster for the playoffs in, it's cemented. You know, injured players, if they're not on there, whatever's on your roster is on your roster. But if you're inactive to injury, say you've been injured all season long, and you got healthy throughout the season and ready for the playoffs, depends on how far your team goes. And they could switch you out for whatever player got injured and activate you back. It's just like being in it. Go ahead.
And if you look at the last sentence, it also says the league can make an exception. So listen, man, if they want her to come back, take all the rules out of it. It says specifically in the last sentence of that paragraph that LiveWire showed and I showed, you know what I mean? The league has the right to make an exception. So no matter what the case is, the league can make an exception. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pete says, if CeCe really wanted to come back, she would have stayed home all this time to rest and heal properly, so she could likely return and help her teammates where it matters on the court. I don't think her traveling like reactivated her injury or was some. Listen, bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. This is even though the WNBA is almost like we laugh at it, but it is a professional league, bro. These are professional doctors that went to school. They got licensed to be doctors, bro. They are not going to let her travel if it is going to affect her body. Like they're not like Dantes. She didn't travel. You know why? She had a concussion. They're not letting her get on the plane and with a concussion. These are doctors, bro. They're not. She's not like messing up her injury by flying to another stadium, bro. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor, but I don't think that hurts her by flying. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. You know, that's just my opinion.
I mean, then you got to think about it. She's jumping up and down on the sideline. She's kicking kickballs, soccer balls, whatever the case may be. You know, she's doing all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she wasn't injured, but I'm saying that she's that injured like that. Yeah, I could see her being not coming with the team. But I feel like she has made some progress in her recovery to be able to travel the way she's traveling, to be with the team the way she is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at it like this. If our players are jumping up and down and doing all this stuff, you know, sometimes you say, well, hey, how injured are you? But I'm not going to question that she hasn't been injured because she has been.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to say that she can't get healthy enough to come and help her team in the playoff if it's deemed that she's able to do that.
Yeah, and then on top of that, bro, let's just say she come back next game. It's not like she's coming back for a whole season. It's a playoff series where it's days between games. So she can play. I ain't saying she's going to come play the whole game, but she can play a certain amount of minutes or, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes maybe or something like that. I don't know. Then she can get treatment and all that, bro. It's just a series. It's not a whole season. This is for everything. This is all the marbles on the table. This is for everything. This is not a regular season game. This is the championship. Nobody can convince me that she is not in her head. I don't think trying to come back. I don't. What athlete wouldn't, bro? Like what athlete wouldn't want to be on the floor? She's been playing basketball her whole life. Now you got an opportunity. And not only do I think she want to come back, I think her teammates want her to come back because I believe they know they got a better chance with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And guess what? And say for instance, for shits and giggles, right here with us. Say for shits and giggles, and she did came back. You think Kelsey Mitchell probably won't be the first one to be like jumping up and down? She'd be like, take this pressure off of me now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
like in the game yesterday, right? Was it the day before yesterday?
Tuesday.
All right, that game right there. You know how you trapping, you're making it a defensive game plan to stop Kelsey. How do you do that to Kelsey and CC?
You can't.
Because the game plan gonna switch from Kelsey to CC. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
Even if CC don't score that much, she gonna be a distraction on the court, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was Stephanie White, I was a coach, and I knew CC because she's not gonna be in game shape. We have to admit to that, bro. I can use her, bro, and to manipulate the game to get other people open shots, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can use her because Caitlin Clark on the floor is going to draw so much attention. And I'm not saying just use her as a distraction. I'm not saying that. But you can use her as somewhat of a distraction, bro. And you don't got to put the pressure on her to have the ball in her hands at all times and all this. Like, I know we want the ball in her hands, but this is for everything right here, bro. She's not going to be in game shape to get guarded 94 feet and all that stuff. So in my opinion, I wouldn't even be having her bring the ball up the court like that. I would. Yeah. And then if I notice they guarding her 94 feet, I'm not doing that. And I'm playing her off the ball. You know what I'm saying? I might even play her and Sims together because Stephanie White went to a small lineup in the last series. You know what I'm saying? I might go small lineup. I might have Sims bring the ball up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And have CC, you know what I mean? Like, as a distraction and shooting the ball. I'm not saying just use her as a distraction. I know what y'all gonna say in the chat. I'm not saying that, but she can contribute to this championship, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Flat out, man.
Yeah. So now, did you catch the interview with the GM for the Liberty today?
I seen some of it. So
he pretty much said that they was looking to replace Sandy Bardello last year. I was like, this dude is like really, and he flat out said in the transcript that I read that they want to be more faster, athletic, stretch for. They want to surround younger players around Jockwell, Sabrina, and Stewie. And he literally, somebody asked him about Natasha Cloud, and he was like, he said he don't think that Natasha Cloud and the combination her and Sabrina Ionescu benefit Sabrina Ionescu, where she was able to get her shots like she wanted to. And I was like, oh, and what I took from that, Natasha Cloud won't be back there next year. I was like, golly, he should have just said it was a bad combination, just like that. But
you think Sabrina leaving?
She probably weigh out her options, will see what the franchise is going to do, see what they bring in. It's going to be hard for them to really build that team now because I could tell you this, New York is going to gut that team down. They're going to gut that team really down. To me personally, because they say they had conversations with Sandy Bardella whether they was going to bring her back or not, and they decided not to because they want to be more innovative and do all of this stuff. And I was like, dude, to me, you the GM, you brought in Sabrina Tolbert off the waiver wire this year. You brought in Natasha Cloud girlfriend. I forgot the girl name. You brought her in. Then you brought Emma Messamon in, gave her all that money. Then you brought Maureen Johannes in. So all of them signings is on you. It ain't on the coach. You brought it in and want her to make it work. And you seen it. It just messed all the chemistry up. I kept saying that. They had it better when they just had Maureen Johannes playing a little bit. When you brought Emma Messamon in, that messed up the whole flow. She's too slow for what they're trying to do. New York is a defensive team, and they like to play physical, and they like to run up the floor. If you wanted somebody to pair with, what's the girl name? Sabrina Ionescu, you should have got a younger guard. You should have drafted somebody as a point guard like that. I mean,
you Sandy, right? So if you had the option, would you bring Sandy to the Fever?
Honestly, I mean, I wish they had fired her last year.
If they what?
I wish they had fired her last year.
And you'd have brought her before Stephanie White?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying right now, now that Stephanie White's the coach, would you replace her right now for Stephanie White for next season?
So I'm going to take my thoughts and my feelings out of it. I'm going to look at it as how teams do now, how coaches, how GMs do, and how owners do. When a big name lands out there like that, it don't matter what you have over there or what kind of success that you're having. They're going to evaluate that and look at that option of that person, especially if that person sits out for a long period of time. Say, for instance, the Fever get knocked out in this round. There's no doubt that they're going to look at Sandy and see what's going to be. Can they do something differently? Is sometimes you look at it. She got fired, and a lot of people said that's the wrong decision. These franchises sometimes they make a good decision, and sometimes they make a bad decision. And if I was in the Fever front office looking, I will evaluate Stephanie White at the end of the season and say, hey, are we going to play differently? Are we going to do better? Are we going to move away from the vets and bring young talent around? Because Stephanie White never coached a young talent. She never had a younger squad. She had older squad. Hold on. I know you about to shake your head over there. I see you leaning your head to the side.
No, I'm just saying, it look like you leaning this way. I don't know, man. It's like you leaning this way, man.
I'm saying you have to have a conversation for her first to make sure. But like I said, there's some GMs say, hey, you know what? We got this team further than we can. We didn't have Kelly Clark. We need somebody that really gonna push this team further. Me personally, not personally, but if I was, yeah, I would make that decision. You know why? Because I think she could really move Caitlin Clark in the direction that we think she could. Because a lot of us have said Stephanie White is not the coach for Caitlin Clark, and you need somebody that's going to be able to navigate that game. Check this out. They did that. Natasha Howard was in New York with Sabrina Ionescu when she got drafted. The same thing Natasha Howard did over here with Caitlin Clark, she did it over there, and they got rid of her. You know what I'm saying? You need some, and you have to have somebody paired with your superstar that's going to push this team up. You had Lexi, Boston, Clark, and Mitchell. You should have built around them from the get-go. You shouldn't have never brought. Go ahead.
A couple of days ago, you told me, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I want her gone. Get her out of here. It seemed like you kind of done. I'm not saying change your mind, but it seemed like you kind of like are thinking more logical or something. Because the other day,
that's what I said. Let me take my feelings out of the situation. If it's up to me, yeah, I'll fire her straight up. No problem. But I have to look at it from a business model standpoint too. You know what I'm saying? Because GMs do have to sit down and talk and see how can they get this team to another. The league is growing. The league is not going nowhere. For people to sit here and say this league is going somewhere, Rival is going to undo this league, they nuts. That is not about to happen. This team, they already got 4 or 5 facilities about to build for these teams. They putting all this money invested in the facilities. This league is not going away. You got 2 teams coming next year, 3 teams coming in the next 3 years. The league is changing faster, rapper. It's going to get younger quicker. So for you to keep up, you cannot have old talent on your team. You're going to have to build this team young and let it run while you have it. And if Stephanie White continues to do that, I can't bring her back. If she thinks the same way, oh, we need to get veterans, I can't bring her back. This team, the Fever need to get younger, man.
It ain't Stephanie White's call to bring in people.
Guess what?
That's a GM job. That's not a coaching job. The
coaching by the GM.
Then there you go. They run it by the coach, but that's not a coaching job. The coach don't pick them, don't make the roster up. That's the GM.
I already said this. I'll fire Amber Cox because she had a hand in this too.
You do know that's Stephanie White out there on the court that's practicing with CC shoot the ball, right?
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Her and Austin Kelly.
I just want to, because I think not only the reason. See, I don't want people to think I'm just so high and mighty on Stephanie White. That's not the case. It's just that I like to live in reality, and reality is telling me Stephanie White is going to be here for more years, not just this year, not just next year, for more years. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't think she is. I think if they bring her back, they have to make it. If they don't make it to the finals, with a lot of factors into it. If they don't make it to the finals, they have to build that team to a championship team, but they have to get younger and get younger talent to come there. And she has to be able to. She cannot do the same thing that she did this year with Caitlin Clark. That's not gonna fly, because guess what? You messing with the owner's money now, and they're not gonna have that. So me personally, I think year 2 she's on a hot seat from out the gate. She has. Okay. I'm telling you. Pete said White was getting extended.
I think Caitlin Clark likes her. You guys, let me ask you something. Do you agree that Caitlin Clark is the face of the franchise? You agree with that, right?
I think she's the face of the franchise.
Yeah. So what if Caitlin Clark wants Stephanie White there?
But then that's Caitlin Clark.
Because all I've seen is, that's what I'm saying. All I've seen is Clark like vouch for her and stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe she lying. Maybe she just don't want to say the truth. That's all I see. So if your superstar, that's like LeBron James wanting Tyronn Lue. You think they're gonna fire Tyronn Lue if LeBron James is saying I want him? You know what I'm saying? Look at the Lakers. They went and got what's the shooter? JJ Redick. Why? Because LeBron James wanted him. So if CC wants him, why do you think they would get rid of her? That don't make sense.
I guarantee the Lakers don't make it to the playoffs or they get put out. I guarantee you JJ Redick won't be there after this year. He won't be there.
Yeah, because LeBron James at the end of his career, bro. If LeBron James in his prime, put LeBron James in his prime, I guarantee they wouldn't fire him. I guarantee they wouldn't fire him. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee they wouldn't fire him. This remind me of the Bulls back in the day when Michael Jordan left. Remember he wanted to keep Phil Jackson and the Bulls wanted to get rid of him?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? This what they remind me. You know what I'm saying? I seen somebody in the chat say Kelsey Mitchell just signed to Unrivaled. I don't know if that's true or not.
Let me check. I mean, it fits our game.
Yeah, the 3-on-3. Hey, everybody hit that like button for my birthday, please. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man.
Yeah.
Kelsey
Mitchell and
that like button for me.
Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell is in Unrivaled.
Yeah.
I'm
not even upset with that. I just don't want Caitlin Clark going over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't want her.
So the scouting report for tomorrow's game is out. It says status report, tomorrow's game. Lexi Hall, probable, back. Chloe out. Clark out. Sid out. Sophie out. Damaris Dantas out. Ari out. So Dantas out.
So that goes more toward our narrative. That goes more toward what we say, right?
Goes to our narrative.
So,
but that's good for Kelsey. You know, that's her style of basketball anyway. You know what I'm saying? Her and Lexi over there. So I think Leo Boston, she's going to be the next one playing in our rival. I see some people who got signed to Athletes Unlimited already, but a lot of people over here waiting to see if Caitlin Clark going to sign to our rival. I just don't think she's going.
I hope not, man. I would be so disappointed in her, man. And I think maybe I shouldn't, man, because I think it's for my own personal reasons, I guess. I don't want her to go over there, man.
Terrence, we already got you. We beat you to it, Terrence.
What'd he say?
He said, I got your total scouting report right here. I'll send it to you. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So you think Kelsey Mitchell has another off night? Because if Kelsey Mitchell have an off night, you know we lose, right?
She don't have.
I'm just saying. You know, if she have an off night, we lose, right?
Yeah, I think if she have if she has an off night, yeah, we'll lose because you can't depend on Odyssey Sims because she's gonna do too much, and Boston ain't been giving you over 10 points since the playoffs. Natasha Howard, she gonna think she a point forward. She thinks she's gonna be Chelsea Gray, doing you know, Harlem Globetrotters type of stuff. So,
but I
wanted to say on rival if he got Kelsey. Kelsey want that money. That's what that is. Kelsey want that money. So because the thing about it, you think about this. Kelsey was overseas until they signed her. She don't have to go nowhere, and she's making she'll make more than she going overseas just to be here, just to be close to the team, and then she can still work out with the team in the off season. So
yeah, that don't surprise me. Her doing that don't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I mean it's the money for her. So
they said, Amy, is there any chance Sandy B comes to Indy? No, I don't think she comes to Indy, and I don't even know why. Listen, this is my only thing, right? Why do people want Sandy to come to Indy? Like, what did she do? Listen, check this out. She won a championship last year, right? But she at home right now. When she had Sabrina, she had Stewie, she had Cloud, she had Jocko Jones, and she's sitting at home right now. So why is she so much of a good coach when they at home right now? They had all these people on their team.
Let me ask you a question.
They at home,
Let me ask you a question. Who was the worst firing coach? Sandy Bardello or Noah Quinn?
Sandy. The worst decision?
So Seattle fired Noel Quinn
Yeah.
And New York fired Sandy Brondello.
Yeah.
What was the worst sign? What was the worst firing?
Sandy. To me, according to y'all, I think old girl over there, they said she was doing something to the players and punking the players and stuff like that. So if you asking me, because this coach is a championship coach, right?
Yeah.
So why would you fire a championship coach?
Exactly. So
you know what I'm saying?
But I think I lost my train of thought on something.
My whole thing is
yeah, now I got it. So to answer that came up there, I already said that me personally already picked where Sandy's going. I never said that she's coming over here. If they had the opportunity to get her and she's still available, I think they would talk to her. That's something else. But I already said that Sandy's going to Portland. That's where she's going at. And I stand on it. I think she's going to Portland. A new franchise looking to have an experienced coach over there. You never know what's going to happen. Sabrina might jump ship to go to Portland. We don't know. But I think Portland is going to get Sandy Brondello. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah, she might. I don't, and I wouldn't mind Sandy coming to Indy. My thing is this, man. Every time I ask somebody a question, not you, but just in general, as long as somebody can tell me their reason, and I don't have a problem with it because everybody entitled to their own opinion. I just don't like when people go and hear somebody else say something, bro, and then come bring it to me. No, tell me why you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Because just like the other day, I said this yesterday, the coach for the Lynx, right? Everybody thinks she's a good coach, right? She was down 20. Why she didn't make adjustments? Why she didn't let this team come back and win? Why she didn't make adjustments? She got Fee over there. She got the stud buds over there. Like, why she didn't make adjustments? You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm trying to say, man. Sometimes the team, it's up to the players. You know what I mean? Like, everybody was saying, oh, Stephanie White didn't make in-game adjustments. Okay, cool. But y'all are go let that coach over there. What's her name? Becky? No, not Becky. What's her name? The Lynx coach?
Cheryl Reeves.
Cheryl Reeves. Y'all are bring Cheryl Reeves over here, but y'all are tell me Stephanie White didn't make in-game adjustments.
I would never want Cheryl Reeves over here coaching the field.
Why did Cheryl Reeves not make in-game adjustments? You know what I'm saying? Like, why she let her come back from? Why she let him come back from 20 points? You know what I mean? Like, hey,
I think you're right, LiveWire. Sandy is going to Portland and probably bring Sabrina and Stewart. That's a possible chance. Truth. That's a chance. I'll stand on that. I think she's going to Portland. Portland gonna snatch her up. Look, the quickness. Watch what I tell you. This is my thing too. Of course, I feel like the league is changing to be more younger and faster. And I think a lot of these teams, these old guards done sat in this league so long, been dominant, and you starting to see them, a lot of cracks in these teams. New York is the first. The Aces already, you know what I'm saying? Minnesota is right there. You know why? Because they play us older. Feet just turned 30. You know what I'm saying? Kayla McBride is already up there. All of their players is a little bit slower. They big, but they're not fast players. Courtney Williams is up there. So the league is going to expand as the league expands. The roster is going to get thinner for some of these top teams like the New York, Phoenix, Minnesota, all of them. And guess what? That's a leeway for the Fever to capitalize on the talent and surround them around Caitlin Clark. If you want to capitalize on Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hall and Leah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, whether if Kelsey Mitchell come back or stay, whatever the case may be, you got to bring young horses in to run with them. This team them girls love to run. If you don't bring young horses in to run with them and you keep bringing these slow veterans in, it's going to you're never going to have no continuity, no leadership, who you want to be the leader of the team or whatever. And you're trying to give everybody some kind of responsibility to be this or be that. It's never going to work. You got to for instance, look at the Phoenix Suns. They did all of that trading with KD. Ain't went nowhere, and then got rid of him again. And you know what I'm saying? It's just KD was over there with the New Jersey Nets. They did all of that. James Harden, all of them, got rid of him again. At some time, them old players, you need to stay away from them. Build your team young, like how the Houston Rockets did. Or look at what OKC did. Sacramento, all of them, man. These young teams are hungry. If you look at the Indiana Pacers, I'm about to say Indiana Field. Look at the Indiana Pacers. Went to the finals. That's how you build. That's how you build teams into championship. You put young talent around them and let them run. You can't just keep handing the captain and say, "Oh, we need veterans. We need veterans." It comes a time when it works, and then you see now it doesn't work anymore.
No, I agree, man. I agree. I don't think all these players are gonna be here next year. Now I don't know how this CBA and all that stuff like that work, man. But I'm keeping CC. I'm keeping Kelsey if I can get her to stay. Sophie or Lexi. But to be honest with you, I know people ain't gonna like this, man. I'd rather keep. If I had to give up one, it'll probably be Sophie. You know, I'll probably keep Lexi over Sophie. But they both play the same position, like basically. You know what I mean? Like I'll bring in like another big, keep Boston, KK. And run it back, bro. And I keep Sims too as a backup point guard. That's just me, bro.
I think that for Sophie, I think you could sign her for cheap because she did bring a lot of leadership, and she's the more, to me, I think her 3-point efficiency is better than Lexi's, but I think Lexi's defense is better than hers. You know what I'm saying? And
now it is. Because remember last year, I think Lexi led the league in 3-point percentage.
Yeah, she did. So, but like I say, and I think for Sophie, besides injuries, she's tough, she's feisty, she plays really good defense with, and everything like that. I would look to bring her. To me, any vet that I will wanted to bring back, she would be that one vet I will bring back. You know what I'm saying? And I think they'll sign her in the off season.
Yeah.
Jay, not tonight, tomorrow night.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Jay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got 91 likes, man. I need 9 more birthday likes, man. Just 9. Get it to 100, man. I'll be happy, man. I'll be happy. 9 more likes.
If we had a call-in line, y'all could have called in and wish Courtside a happy birthday over the phone. Happy birthday, Courtside.
Nah. All they gotta do is hit that like button, get it up to 100, bro. I'll be happy, man. I'll be a happy camper.
Okay, let's see. KK policy.
Then we can get a win tomorrow.
I can rock with that.
He said, "Why y'all? The game is not tonight, Jay. It's tomorrow."
I'm doing a pre-game analysis of the game, what we need to do, how we win the game, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, the game is tomorrow. I appreciate all the birthday wishes too, man. I just need 5 more likes though. 5 more. That'll give me to 100, man. 5 more.
And there's 149 on my side. I need to get to 200.
2 more
before we sign out.
2 more,
you know
man. 2 more likes, man.
So yeah.
Hey, I think if we lose tomorrow night, y'all gonna panic, bro. I think, hey, man. I think a lot of people panic, bro.
If we lose bad, I think it's going to shatter their confidence. That's 2 blowouts back to back. But if they lose by a close 2 or 5 points, I think they can recover. But I don't know. I don't see them losing.
If you really think about it, bro, nobody other than maybe myself, you know what I'm saying, thought we was gonna be here anyway. You know what I'm saying? With all these roster changes, with all these hardship contracts, Caitlin in and out, then out permanently. You know what I mean? Like nobody, we came far. To me, bro, this was a good season, man. Mm-hmm. I know you're supposed to win a championship, every championship of failure, man. But to me, this was a good season, bro. These girls put it all on the line, man, and they went further than a lot of people expected. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So.
Alexander, he was trip. He told a LiveWire, I see you predict a blowout, and it was indeed a blowout. Yes, it was on the other side. Yes, it was on the other side. It's a good season. I still picked them to make the playoffs. I didn't pick them to win the title at all. Just because I needed to see more from this team, and I said this team don't make the playoffs. I said they'll probably get to the second round, and which they did get to the second round. Now I think with CC, they probably would have got further, you know. So, but no matter what this team does, I mean, like I say, I have gave this team a lot of respect. You know, the players on there, good and bad, or whatever the case might be, and they did some, they did something. And as far as we know, it's not even over yet. I mean,
Nah, it's not over yet.
it's not over yet. It's 1-1. They can come out. They
Hey, Pete said, Courtside already making concession speeds. Thank you for all your support. We get them next time. No, that's not what I'm saying, man.
Man, Pete, wow.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Hey, you wanna drop the link or what?
Yeah, I'll drop it. Oh man. Let them pop in for a few. We got 30 more minutes, so y'all can pop in a little bit. Maria said, "Okay, Marty, I gave you your like, bro. Just one like, Maria. Just one. I need more." Mm-hmm.
The link is in the chat, man. Anybody want to pull up, man?
Yeah, we got 30 minutes for y'all to get this game analysis off your chest. And look who first.
Peter Maria. It's Peter Maria, man.
It's Pete.
I might go live again in about an hour or two. So if you guys still want to do something, I might go live too, you know what I'm saying, about an hour, you know what I mean? Just to, you know.
Diva Laree hit you off with a hundo for your birthday.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Showing all the love, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I had a bad day yesterday, but my day is starting off good today, man. I just need the Fever to win tomorrow, and I'd be so happy. But salute to Diva, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Diva always rocking with me, always showing support and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, Courtside, see them dice I sent you?
See the what?
You see them dice I sent you?
Nah, I didn't see no dice. What you sent me, man? I didn't see no dice, man. I didn't see no dice, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to you, Diva. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Diva. What you say?
Just dice to let you know we're going back to the crowd table.
Nah, we ain't going back to Vegas, bro. We're gonna handle business down here. 2 games, man. We're gonna handle business down here, bro. We handling business down here, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we do lose tomorrow's game, I'm saying if, but I don't think we're gonna lose, but just in case, I'll tell you guys how I feel about the rest of the series after that game, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that the WNBA wants to push Asia Wilson on us. It's going to be hard to beat Asia Wilson in Game 5 in Las Vegas, man. You think they cheat now? Man, shoot, they're going to be having that girl on the line all the time. And I can't even use free throws in the last game because she only had like 3 attempts or something like that, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even no big thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
But the thing is, I can't see Stephanie White making the necessary adjustments to stop what they were doing.
Hey, Down to Earth said, enjoy that $100 Courtside. It'll be in my Cash App soon. Man, y'all are not winning this series, bruh. Y'all not winning this series. Maria, what's up, Maria?
Hey, Courtside, how you doing, buddy? Hi, Marty. Yeah, Marty.
Hey.
Marty. I would give you 1,000 likes if I could, but they only allow me 1.
Oh man, that's bad. That's bad business.
I hear you. Hey, Courtside.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Don't interrupt the performer. Happy birthday, dear Courtside. Happy birthday to you. There you go, buddy.
Appreciate it. Maria.
What?
Hey, Maria. Keep your day job.
Game is going to be if Gary Hatcher and Natasha Howard can get the best of Melissa Smith. If she can't, that's a wrap.
Shit.
I don't know.
What
I
is-
wouldn't count her out, dude. Yeah, because like the last game she played like it was personal. She may play like it was personal this time too.
I think it's gonna be personal for all the Fever girls because they
That's
knew
what I'm saying.
they
Jerry
played piss.
Howard can't get the best
Oh
of
yeah,
Melissa Smith. It's over.
true, true.
But the thing about it is with that in
Because
game one-
he
in game
out there around the three point line.
well, she could always throw Bree and KK on her. And the Alyssa Smith ain't gonna move them like that.
Man, hold on. That's another thing. Can we talk about that real quick? I forgot about that, bro.
What?
How do you guys let Alyssa Smith come off of
16
here?
points.
And it's not even about the points, bro. It's how she was getting them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was Euro stepping on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
She walking.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
She looked like rookie of the year, back in her rookie year.
Yeah.
But the thing
Hey,
about
happy
it is,
birthday, Jay. There's
That's-
another person with a birthday. Happy birthday, Jay.
They had
birthday, Jay.
Natasha Howard on her.
So, but they gonna put Natasha Howard to start. But I think what it is, they're gonna throw KK and they're gonna throw Breezy on her because she could do nothing with them in game one, and even though KK she got hops, you're gonna knock her down like that because she gonna block her shot. Alyssa Smith can't get off the floor when she shoots.
Serious hops.
Yeah. So I think the game plan is going to eliminate them because see, even they got Jackie Young in foul trouble, which I wanted that, but they didn't keep going at her or Asia Wilson. I don't think Asia Wilson had number one foul in that game.
Right. And that's my whole point. That was an easy fix. Bring KK, bring KK in and Bree in. That was an easy fix for that last game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what?
Stephanie White did.
Listen, man. I do not believe we would have won that game if Stephanie White would have did all that stuff y'all talking about. I do not believe we would have won that game. And the reason I say that, and I'm not taking up for Stephanie White, I'm just saying that the players were off. Kelsey Mitchell was off. She got up 14 shots. She only made 4. You know what I'm saying? That's not, what is that, like 20% or something? That she only made 4 shots, bro. So the team was off.
That's trapping her and forcing her into bad shots.
Did the shots go up or not? They went up, right? So that means there was a brick. So if you shoot the shot, it goes as a brick. Whether it was on you, not on you.
It's not a shot.
Bro, what I'm saying is you can't blame the coach for players not making shots. That's all I'm saying.
Well, but it was good. It was good on Becky Hammond's part, though, to force us into shots from areas that we're not good from.
Right. No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Just for example, right? And it's a good example, but a lot of people don't think about it. But just say Kelsey Mitchell driving to the basket. Okay. The angle that she drives to the basket, that matters. You know what I'm saying? At that level. So her angles, if you notice when you watch, right, they're not the way she normally attacks the basket. So, you know what I'm saying? They just, they did a good job.
I agree with that. But every great player
did. She had Alyssa Smith down there on Natasha Howard, and them guards turning the corner, and she was setting screens, and them guards were turning the corner on her every time.
Listen, man, check this out, right? Every great player in every sport, if you are at the top of the defensive scouting list, if the coach is scouting you, they're going to key in on you. So that means you have to get used to making tough shots. Do y'all see the way Kobe used to get double teamed? He still is an all-time great, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the way ain't nobody in this league ever get treated and guarded like Cece. Do she make shots? Did she have a lot of points last year? She have a lot of assists last year. So we cannot use the excuse.
And you know why that is courtside? I'm going to tell you why that is.
Bro,
CC
on.
knows how to get the ball out of her hands before the trap
Bro,
gets there.
listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I understand that, but what I'm trying to say is
recognizes that trap before it gets there and gets the ball out of her hands. It facilitates.
that's not true. Let me tell you something, bro. Every great player gets
How
double
you tell me
teamed.
that's not true?
My dude, are you gonna let me finish, or you just gonna keep interrupting me? You know what I'm saying? Like you just keep interrupting every time I say something. You say something. Every great player get trapped, bro. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Can we all agree on something? Let's find something we can agree on. Can we agree that nobody gets defense played on them like CC? Can we agree? Can we agree with that? Can we?
Yes,
Can we all agree
agree.
with that?
Absolutely.
So how is she able to score these 25 and 30 points and stuff like that? Bro, she finds a way to score, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Right. She's able to recognize when that trap is coming and get the ball out to another shooter.
What does that got to do with her scoring? Take the assist out of it. Take the assist. Let's take the assist out of it.
I'll tell you exactly what it has to do with her scoring. Once she does that, once she starts those assists, and they can't put two people on her.
Do you know that Caitlin Clark led the league with the most unassisted points when she was playing? So that means what does that mean? If she leads the league with the most unassisted points, that means ain't nobody passing her the ball for no open shots, and she still was able to get her points. All I'm saying
that
is
means she's that means she's recognizing the traps coming.
are you not understanding what I'm saying? I'm talking about her points. Are you not hearing me? I'm talking about her points. I'm not talking about assists. I'm talking about her points, bro. Her points.
Yes, I'm hearing you. And what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, what that tells you is she's recognizing that trap's coming and she's getting the ball up, or she's getting the ball out to other players.
All right, then. All right, then. Cool. Okay, let's say I agree with you. So when Kelsey Mitchell see that coming,
that's the difference between her and Kelsey. Kelsey doesn't recognize when that trap's coming because she dribbles with her head down.
All right, well, that's her problem. That's her problem. We can't use that as an excuse. She can't use that as an excuse. That's her problem. You know what I'm saying? All great players, bro, they get defended differently. Wide receivers on football, they get double teamed, bracketed, over the top coverage. You got to find a way to get open and catch the ball. It's the same thing.
Hey, that's it, and that's why they say she's generational. You know what I'm saying? So everybody should cherish the time for however long that we do get to enjoy watching her play, right? And the beauty of her being her and doing what she does. But look, as far as the Fever and any other team for that matter, right? In the W especially, NBA, a lot of time you'll have say Steph, then you got LeBron on a different team. You got a lot of superstars. So okay, for the Fever specifically, right? And you may or may not, I'm sure you noticed, but the whole reason behind them trying to get, I think they'll try harder in the third game, and all we can do is hope for the best, right? Is to get Boston to knock down some of those mid-range jump shots to clear the paint out for Mitchell. Mm-hmm. They weren't able to do that, and that made it easier for the Aces to clog the paint.
Exactly.
I'll tell you
one
thing. You ain't gonna win if you
make Boston was to take the shot.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Go ahead, Pete, real quick.
I'm sorry. I just want to say you're not gonna win. I don't care. You're not gonna win if you make Melissa Smith look like Paul Pierce in the post. First of all, it seems like everybody.
Thank you, Pete.
I'm just gonna say it seems like everybody has a career high game against the Fever. I mean, if Liz Cambridge was still in the league, she would drop 200 on this team. Okay, that's one thing. Now, you guys know I'm not a big Kelsey Mitchell fan. However, for people to, I keep hearing, the Caitlin, the 8-5, they were 8-5 with a ball, but they don't want to give Kelsey Mitchell credit. I don't like Kelsey Mitchell's style of play, but goddamn, y'all got to give her credit, man. She dragged them to the playoffs. We need to stop that. There comes a point where you got to be objective, okay? Can she shoot you out of games?
I've been giving her flowers.
Absolutely. No, I know you have, but I'm saying a lot of people are like, she can shoot you out of games. Absolutely. I think listen. I've always described Kelsey Mitchell as just a slightly more efficient Arike Agumbawale. Okay, she's just more efficient, more talented in my opinion, but she's still very streaky like Arike. That said, I mean she has balled out this year. You got to give her credit, guys. Let's be fair. And just one last thing, and I'll let you guys go, man. Maria, that was weak sauce. You're singing for real, man. This is courtside. What are you doing? What are
Hey,
you doing? Why you have?
hey,
Why
what do you want me to rap? I got some friend. His name is Courtside, and if you fuck up, he's gonna hit you in your eye. Don't talk, Pete. Don't tell me what. Don't talk shit, Pete. I don't want to hear it because you just want to act like a freak. I don't want to know what you want to say, and if you want me to listen, you better start to pay. Okay, how's that?
So
you have to. What I'm saying is, you have to hit him. You have to hit him with the Marilyn Monroe. This is Courtside. He's royalty.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna switch gears real quick. I want to go by everybody, and I want y'all to give me y'all analysis for the game. I don't want to hear no. Just give me analysis. What you think the Fever will win, and if they do, why? If you think they're gonna lose, then give me your answer why. Coach, I'm gonna go with you first.
Yeah, I think we're gonna win. I was hoping that we won game 2, but if I'm being real, I didn't really think we was gonna win game 2. You know what I'm saying? Asia Wilson is a great player that was on their home court. I think we handled our business. We did what we were supposed to do, and that's still a game on their floor. That's in every series. That's the objective to start the series. It's still a game on the opposition's home court. We did that. You know what I'm saying? So home court is on us now. So now I think we go back to Indy. I think these girls was down there at the slot machine, gambling all night, playing out in Vegas, walking the strip. I don't know what they were doing. They didn't look like they came in to play that game. And I put some of that on Stephanie. What you just read. First of all, I put some of that on Stephanie White because she didn't have her team ready to play. But that's about all I put on her, man. She didn't have this team ready to play. But I think when we get back to Indy, I think it's going to be a different ball game, man. That's what I believe.
All right. Maria.
Good answer.
Maria.
Whatever you do, don't sing.
All right. Go ahead, Pete.
Sorry, I had you on mute. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you an if, and I'm going to stick to the same thing I was telling you before. LiveWire, they have to come out of the shoot, scoring high points, sharing the ball. If Kelsey Mitchell's the one that's hot, get it to Kelsey Mitchell. If they do all those things, no hero ball, work together, then they'll be fine. But if you don't see that and you start seeing hero ball, you know what happens from there. So I still think it's going to go to 5. We're going to end this thing in Vegas one way or another, but they have to win one first. So hopefully they'll do okay. I agree, though, that, Kelsey Mitchell's starting to look tired, but hell, she's been working her ass off. What do you expect, right? But I think she's got it in her for a couple more games. It's just the other team needs to, the rest of the team needs to step up, get their asses in gear and help her out. So I think we'll be okay.
Hey, Maria, it sounds like you're saying we're going back to the crap stable too.
Yes. I said that yesterday, bruh.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No doubt. I highly have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. But then at the same time, if the Fever buckle down, play together, score high, because remember, we're not only playing against the aces, we're playing against the referees. The higher the score that we have, the less of a chance that the refs can do anything to help the aces. You feel me?
Very true.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clear out. I got some business to take care of. Hey, everybody, have a good day. Courtside, enjoy your birthday, old man. And we'll talk when we talk, okay? All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
You too. Bye.
All right. Pete, did you go?
No. Listen, I'll say this. Courtside, that was a good take. I think that it's going to be an ugly game. I think for them to win, first of all, they need to be leading entering the fourth, because the 4th is the Asia Wilson free throw jubilee. So they need to be leading going into the 4th by at least 12 to 15 points, at least, to withstand the onslaught of shitty calls that they are likely to get. Boston has to put in at least 15 points, 10 boards, at least. And I'm leaning more towards 20 points, but at least 15 points. She's got to hit the paint. She's got to assert her presence in the paint early. Okay, they got to try to put Asia in foul trouble. I agree with Maria. I think this could very well go 5, perhaps for the money, of course. However, I think the Fever are going to get screwed, brother, because it's more and more obvious that, you know, like you said, courtside, they're pushing Asia on everybody. I said this, you know, they by force, they want Asia to be the face by force. So I can see even if it goes 5, I can see the Fever getting screwed, which would be fucked up. I think they split in Indy, is what I think. I think they lose tomorrow to try to break the. I think they screw the Fever tomorrow, and the Fever lose. They'll screw them to try to break their spirit. That's what I think, unfortunately. But I'm keeping to that. They got to be winning by 12 to 15 entering the 4th, because Asia's going to hit the line at least 5-7 times, perhaps, going in there. That's it.
All right.
Hey, Pete,
go ahead.
one question real quick for Pete. Pete, you betting on the game? Are you betting on the series? Who you got?
I didn't bet on this series. Actually, I'm not betting on it, to be honest with you. I got some soccer bets going only because of that. Only because of that. Not because I'm not confident in what I'm saying, but I got some soccer bets going. If I do put money on it, it'll be on Vegas point spread, to be honest with you. So you can hold me to that.
I got you.
All right, Terrence.
Okay. I'll keep it short. Try 3 things, right? I think it'll be obviously the most key and crucial is number 1, if we can keep it to 10, 12 turnovers, all right? At least, even with that 1, we'll be in the game. I'm going to take the Fever to win. All right, the other 2 things that will be different. Obviously, I'm not worried about the defense. That was one of them. I think she will have had time to scheme something between then and now. 2 days is plenty. And of course, I said I wasn't worried about that, and that was the second. There was only one other that really mattered, you know. You know, and of course, surely she will have, you know, noticed the rotations and things like that. She'll have that hemmed up too. So, you know, I think they'll win. You know, probably just my guess. It's probably going to be big on their end again, 12 to 18, maybe 20.
Yeah. All right. Truth.
All right. This one thing will tell me everything I need to know. If Stephanie White.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. But what's the name just dropped a video right now with an interview with Scott Agnes clearing up the.
I got to pull up too.
Yeah, I was just saying that right now.
But I'm gonna get into it after the live. I don't want to get into it now because he's still, to me, I feel like he's still lying. Because the thing about it is, none of mine. Go ahead, Truth. I'll get into it afterwards.
But he did. That's what girl, right? She's because I don't know if I was live with you the other day. I asked the chat. I said, I send Cece coming back. What if what's her name? Rachel Demeter. I said, what if Rachel Demeter says it? Would you guys agree with it? And then she just dropped a video on it. So you guys go check that video out. I haven't watched it. I just seen it come across my screen right now. She's doing an interview with Scott Agnes. Go ahead.
Hold on. Dr. M said LiveWire. Rachel Demeter just interviewed Scott Agnes. The 54-minute video is out. He discussed what you put out regarding the CBA at around 12 minutes. I'm gonna check it out, Dr. M. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I can go now.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
All right. This one thing will tell me everything I need to know. Okay, about tomorrow night's game. Is if Stephanie White comes out there and starts Natasha Howard, that'll tell me she ain't learned a damn thing from that last game. And because if she does that, and Alyssa Smith is just going to punk her again. And the same things that we're going to have a rerun of the other night.
All right. So
KK and Bree Turner, either KK or Bree Turner should be on that court.
all right. So this is my thoughts. I don't think Stephanie White is going to bench Howard, so I'm not going to even get into that part. But I do suspect that the Fever to play more energized. I think they was kind of like tired, wore down. I think they feel that they had a chance to put the Aces on the brink. I think Kelsey Mitchell will have a better game. I think they won't let Alyssa Smith have 16 points or go off the way she did. I think they will go back to what worked in game one and throwing multiple bodies at Asia, at Alyssa Smith. I think this will be a close game. I think there's going to be a back and forth with these two teams like it was with, I think, game 3 in Atlanta when they both was going back and forth throughout the whole game, and they took it towards the end for the Fever to come up with some extra plays to win it. I could see it going like that for game 3. I picked Fever to win at least by 3-5 points. So that's my analysis. But all in all, guys, I got a lot of stuff to catch up on, read about and stuff like that. Again, Kelsey Mitchell, Alexi Hall is in a rival for the Fever. I do expect Leah Boston to join them. I don't know about Caitlin Clark, and I've been on the record saying that she's not going to be in there. But I'll be live streaming tomorrow night, play-by-play the game, as I always do. You can join the chat, hang out, do what you want to do. But again, happy birthday shout out to the birthday boy over there, courtside and everything like that. I appreciate all of y'all coming out and hang out with us and share your thoughts and everything with the game.
Hold on, let me say something real quick. Hey, I'm about to watch this video for Rachel Demita. I just heard Lexi might be on the injury list right now. Somebody just said that. So if I watch this video and I see something I don't like, I will be live again in about 30 minutes, man. I might have to come on here and air some stuff out.
Well, she's probable. They got her listed as probable. I read the injury status report earlier in the live. She's probable.
All right, so y'all be looking out, man. I might be live again in like 30 minutes.
Stephanie White said that she expects her to play tomorrow. So I don't know. If Lexi's out tomorrow, we ain't winning. I can just put it like that.
Lexi's out. Right.
Yeah, if Lexi's out tomorrow, we're not winning. So.
All right, well, I might be live again in about 30 minutes, man, because if I see something I don't like, man, I'm going to have to address it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to be doing some addressing. I don't watch this video because Scott Agnes and what's the girl named Chloe Peterson? They wrecking my nerves right now. They continue to throw smoke screens out there, and I'm gonna just call it for what it is. I'm just sorry. That's just who I am. So I'm not gonna lie to them.
I just have a feeling now that Lexi's back done tightened up on her.
Yeah. So all right, guys. Well, y'all take care, and until the next time, much love.
All right. Be on the lookout. I might be live. Be on the lookout.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? LiveWire. It's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it. So official, like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is LiveWire. Sports and entertainment.